You're listening to the Sage Projects here on Island Radio 101.3 FM. And it's 4 p.m. That means it's game time. That's right, gaming news courtesy of the Lab Video Game TV, where our game is never over. Originally released April 25th, 2025 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer and publisher Caveman Studio, and now with publisher Vision Bridge in 2025. Contractors Showdown Exfil Zone for the Battle Royale and Extraction VR shooters. It currently sits with an unfortunate mixed reception on Steam, but since its April 13th, 2025 update, Showdown Exfil Zone has seen patches for unlocking all traders, discounted shop items, HQ upgrades, bear drops for killing scabs, weapon upgrades, and several bug fixes. And on April 25th, 2025, the first wipe update went live. This update includes a new map, the airdrop, new weapons, the safe container, a revamped hideout, a refined store experience, and new medical props. So Caveman Studio is still hard at work on their baby. While I was never particularly good at or a huge fan of PvP in general, the Contractors franchise has always been a staple for me, and what rekindled my interest in the genre. So all the best to the dev team and the fan base. Thanks to the publisher for the keys. Originally released December 19th, 2024 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer and publisher Metal Cat Interactive, and now in 2025 with publisher Vision Bridge. Grimlord, a VR medieval dark action Souls-like RPG that, if you were never into the genre, may make you a believer. Since its last update on March 7th, 2025, Grimlord has seen adjustments for the gold coins obtained for boss battles, a time period glitch, and fixes to combat bugs as well. Metal Cat has stated that they're constantly updating and improving this already amazing VR Souls-like experience, and it's evident. Just take this for a spin and you'll quickly realize that it's shaping up to be one of the greats. Thanks to the publisher for the keys. Originally released January 14th, 2025 on Steam by developer Split Light Studio and publisher VR Kiwi, Pirates VR Jolly Roger now sees its way to PSVR 2 May 15th, 2025. I released a review for the PC VR version, and one of my concerns were how bare bones the experience felt, with very little in the way of storytelling and overall purpose. It seems some of this will be addressed by the time the PSVR 2 release arrives. This is a good thing, because while I felt a bit disappointed, for lack of a better word, with the PC VR version, I do hold firm that Pirates VR Jolly Roger has potential. So let's see if with a few or one solid update, that potential will be realized. Thanks to the publisher for the PC VR and PSVR 2 keys.
PlayStation.
Originally released November 21st, 2024 on the MetaQuest platform as a mixed and augmented reality title by developer and publisher Cyborn. Walltown Wonders is now set for a full VR release on PC VR and PSVR 2 on April 17th, 2025 with the help of publisher Pirate PR. This VR town builder will now be opened up to an even larger audience, with overhauled visuals, 3 environments, a day and night toggle, and a dating feature for the town's members. So if this sounds like your thing, grab Walltown Wonders on Steam, MetaQuest, or PSVR 2. Thanks to the publisher for the PSVR 2 key. Released April 23rd, 2025 on Steam and the MetaQuest platform by developer Locomotion Devs and publisher Fast Travel Games. Control the elements, earth, fire, water, and air in online PvP battles with elements divided. Become an elemental warrior using hand gestures to perform devastating attacks with a rewarding leveling up mechanic on a variety of stages. With a charming visual style, an intuitive, easy to learn, easy to master mechanic, which gives you 60+ elemental powers to use in PvP or co-op modes. Customize your fighter, switch between classes, level up and unlock new abilities, and see how far you can go in this Avatar-inspired action title. Thanks to the publisher for the MetaQuest and Steam VR keys. Originally released in early access on Steam October 3rd, 2024 by developer and publisher Wanadev Studio. Vestiges, Fallen Tribes, a tabletop-styled strategy auto-battler, now sees its way to the MetaQuest platform April 24th, 2025. The tabletop genre in VR is already my favorite, and Team Wanadev, the folks responsible for titles like Propagation and Propagation Paradise Hotel, this was an easy pick for me. And Vestiges Fallen Tribes did not disappoint with the original PC VR early access version. Whether in online PvP or the single-player campaign, this is another easy to figure out, easy to master experience. Not saying it's a cakewalk all the way through, but picking this up for the first time, you won't have to battle with complex gameplay mechanics. Only the enemy on the other side of the table. Thanks again to Wanadev for the PC VR and MetaQuest keys.